Jai Bhim, Jai Nivasi, Jai Bharat, Jai Samvidhan. Myself, Ulpesh Jadhav from MNT News Network. I welcome you all in this special session, which is in English of MNT News Network. Today's our special topic is on the Annihilation of Caste, a book that is basically an undelivered speech written by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. And the speaker is Nivasi Advocate Bhim Kishore, who is advocate in Supreme Court of India, New Delhi. So let us welcome Nivasi Advocate Bhim Kishore. Jai Bhim, Jai Nivasi, Jai Bharat, Jai Samvidhan, sir.
जय भीम जय मूल्यवासी जय भारत जय संविधान सर.
Basically, today we are talking about the annihilation of caste, a speech that is undelivered, but it is in form of the written evidence we have available. And basically, it was the speech of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar that is to be given to the national one munch, that is Jatpat Todak Mandal. But unfortunately, it was not delivered. So basically, let us know that what was the reason behind that it was not delivered by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, so that we can continue about this annihilation of caste speech further. Advocate Bhim Kishore, sir.
First of all, I would like to thank MNT News Network for giving me this opportunity, sir. And I welcome all the viewers of MNT News Network in this channel. Now we have the topic of annihilation of caste. It was the speech which was going to delivered by Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar in 1936. Actually, Jatpat Todak Mandal Committee invited Dr. B.R. Ambedkar to preside that program. Before that, one representatives of Jatpat Todak Mandal went to meet Babasaheb Dr. Ambedkar and about to know what he has written in his speech. When he came to Babasaheb Dr. Ambedkar and he asked for his speech, his written speech, after reading that his speech, he was very fearful. He was very threatened that if Babasaheb Dr. Ambedkar going to deliver this speech before the mass, it will affect or harm our society. Because Jatpat Todak Mandal was thinking that we cannot go against the persons who are Brahmins and Kshatriyas Vaishyas. Actually, the stage was for everyone, and in public, they were also invited. So after reading this, his speech, Jatpat Todak Mandal suggested Dr. B.R. Ambedkar that please change some circumstances or some things in your speech. So Babasaheb replied, I'm not going to change even a single comma or full stop in my speech, whether you invite me or not. Babasaheb Ambedkar said, I did not come to you to invite me in your platform. I have my own platform. I have platform which were organized by our people. So Babasaheb told them that you came to me, you invited me, and now you are saying that I have to change my speech. Before invited me, you must discuss with your people that you are going to invite me. You know that I am the critics of Hinduism. So why did you invite me? So by this reply, Babasaheb said, and yes, sir.
Okay, that was the case basically behind this the speech that was undelivered. So let us know what was the main crux of this annihilation of caste. Why Babasaheb was intended to to stick to their words. Basically, the main point which was against that is the Hinduism related to, we can say, the Babasaheb insisted that we have to come out of the Hinduism religion or the sentiments which are in the Indian society. So that was the main reason behind this. Jatpat Todak Mandal denied this special what we can say, the presidentials of the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in this that organized the Sabha, we can say, that was organized by the Jatpa Todak Mandal. What
Sorry.
is the
Yes, please, please, sir, please.
uh,
Actually, sir, Jatpa Todak Mandal was organizing a conference on social issues, how to reform social society of India, and they were aware that what is the main reason and why everyone in India, why do we need social reform in our system. People like W.C. Banerjee in 1893, he just gave, Baba Sahib is giving this example in his speech that W.C. Banerjee in 1893 was asking some of the question from his people, that I'm not agreeing that we are not fit to political reform just because we don't have social reform. These things are two different things. He was just saying in his speech when he just organized social conference. He told that we are why we are not fit, because we don't we marry our girl child in the early age. We don't marry our widow women again, and we do not bring our daughter and sisters and wives to meet our friends in car. He was just telling that Baba Sahib just took his examples. He was telling that why the social reformation is necessary. And Baba Sahib, while delivering his speech, Baba Sahib gave so many examples. Like in Chakwar is a place in south. He was telling that we have so many the people from their village. They have made rules that they do not use a proper way. They not use a public street. They not use they not take water from the well. And Baba Sahib also explained the situation when Peshwas were ruling. Baba Sahib explained that in the rule of Peshwas, untouchables were not allowed to walk on the common streets. They were not allowed to drink water from the common well. They have to they had to tie a black knot on their throat, around the neck, or the wrist, because to aware the person who is coming from other side that if a Peshwa is coming or a Hindu is coming from the same way, he must be aware that by seeing the black thread in the wrist or the neck, that untouchable is coming. So if they know that the untouchable is coming, they make difference from them so that their shadow would not touch them and they would not have been polluted. Baba Sahib gave so many examples. In Balai community, the community having was living in some place, and the people who were living around them, Brahman and Kshatriyas especially, and including 15th of caste, they are from Hindu caste. They set a rule that Balaya has to do house chores of their home. If a person is died, a balaya has to go and give that news to every house. If a person is getting married, the balaya has a responsibility to go and tell that news in all over the villages. Balaya were not allowed to drink water if like that from a common well. They were not allowed to have a food which is full of nutritions. Baba Sahib was telling that in nowadays we are seeing this. Baba Sahib explained and gave example of the news which was printed in Times of India at that time. I am just forgetting the date, exact date. And Times of India, there were two news which Baba Sahib shared, that now we are telling that we have just living the society. Earlier it was the same. Earlier we were not allowed to sit together. We were not allowed to drink water from the common well. We were not allowed to use streets. And if a person is do these things, he would be punished. So Baba Sahib told us, without breaking this structure, without reforming this structure, we cannot do the things which can make us brotherhood, can just create a brotherhood. Thank you, sir.
So basically, we want to understand one point, that how does caste discrimination today compare to what Ambedkar described in the 1930s? That is what we are talking about, the annihilation of caste. That in that speech, and he mentioned some points that how we can come out with this caste system also, and the basic root of the caste system. So how does this in present scenario you compare with that scenario in that era, we can say 1930s?
So I would like to give you a first answer, that how we can just say that is there any difference between in 1930s caste discrimination or in this era? I'm I am if I tell you that, sir, if you compare both the things, we have read so many news. But I just shared the news which was Baba Sahib which Baba Sahib used in his speech. You can see nowadays also. I was reading a newspaper before 2 to 3 days. In that newspaper, a news was written that a girl was married with a scheduled caste person, but at the time they were not aware of the caste of the person. After knowing that he is from different caste, girl and his father killed that boy just because of their caste. We have seen so many news even today. In Gujarat, there was a news, a boy, a student who was below 14 years of old. He was, I think, 11 to 12 years old. He touched a common well. It means there was a water tank. He was using to drink that water. He took the glass and tried to get some water in that. A teacher came and he beat him a lot, and he died after the injury. We have seen that after knowing the caste of a persons, they are being killed. They are not allowed to use horses. I was seeing a video on YouTube or Facebook. A person was going outside from the home of the lady, and he was sitting on the ghodi. Lady came out from her home and said, "How dare you? How you can just sit on the ghodi? It is against our pride. You cannot sit on the ghodi because it's against our pride. It is not the rule. You cannot sit." Earlier it was the same. A person was killed just because he has mustache in Gujarat, in Rajasthan. A person went inside the temple, he was killed. A person took the name of Singh, he was killed. And earlier it was the same. I don't think that there is any difference between in 1930s and now caste discrimination. Even we are going to just complete 100 years, and I would like to hear and give an example. Before 1930s, it was worst, and in 1930 it is worse. It was worse, and now it is also in the worst condition. Discrimination. If we talk about the cities, now we have changed. There is a small difference between casteism. They will not stop you from getting water from the common well, but after knowing that what is your caste, they will not eat with you. But there is social pressure on them too. They will say, "I love to eat with you, but today I'm not feeling hungry." They do the things. And I used to go in a library in 2014. There I met a boy who told me that his mother in every morning used to say him that be aware and make difference, make a gap when you saw a person is sweeping on the road. Don't let his shadow throw upon you. It is the caste discrimination, sir, which is the same. It has not changed a single time. It has not changed with a single difference, sir.
Sir, I have one question that generally caste system is a social evil, that is everybody knows, but whether it impact the economic progress also for the community which are facing this caste system, basically the
Uh,
evil of the caste system. Yeah.
Before going to this answer, you asked me that how to just we can just do these things to annihilate the caste system. Baba Sahib explained that you have to. Baba Sahib gives us a way to remove the caste system. One is dine-in and one is inter-religion or inter-caste marriages. Not inter-religions, inter-caste marriages and dine-in. If we do this together, we can remove the caste that is the evil of the society from the society. And because by getting married a person, we can only share our thoughts. Because when we create a family together, they understand us. They understand us. They each everyone's feelings, and they say that this caste system is not good for us. And what is the source of caste system? Baba Sahib explains very beautifully that Brahmins were the one who separated them from other three varnas. Baba Sahib said, Brahmins closed the doors. It means some closed the doors for others, and some found closed door for them. And after seeing that, they did imitation. Imitation means they follow the person who is on superior authority. That is how caste system is created. Thank you, sir. Ask me again the question you asked. Something economic.
Okay, basically, whether we can say that the EWS system is the new format of the caste system, the merits, if you are having higher marks in the written exams, one recent example of Gujarat person that guy has good marks in the written exam in GPSC, but he got like very low mark in the viva, and then he was like failed in GPSC, and then the guy was passed out the UPSC exam. He cleared very with the good marks. So like this is the one example which is everybody knows that, oh yes, there is a caste system prevails presently also in this form, a new form. So my question is that whether you can consider that EWS system is also a new format of the caste system, and this the what we can say the hidden caste system is prevailing presently in India in the form of the merit system.
Sir, in India, there is no merit. Only Mool Nivasis of the people, Mool Nivasis of India are having the merits. I'm definitely sure. What they are doing is that after return, why they do need interview system? Because if you see the interview panel, the person who is the interviewee, they will see that the person who are sitting across the table they are from the same caste. If you see the surname Gupta, Brahman, Kshatriya, what they do when they just read the name of the candidate, they say, okay, you know everything. They even don't ask a single question. If we talk about our people, they have just cleared exam like UPSC written exam, and they have a lot of marks, more than 50-60%. But when it comes to interview, they don't get. If the interview is of 50 marks, they will get only 20-25 marks. And if a person is from Brahman Kshatriya caste, if they went to the interview, if the interview is 50 marks, they will get 45 marks. And in return, they are lagging with our people. This is the open and visible caste discrimination in India. I have seen so many things. You will be witness so many things. If you read any news, you will see the difference. The person who is top, who has done the top in his school, the surname of the man is very unique. Not unique, it's a very common. Only Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya doing these things. Because the person who is checking the mark sheet, they are doing, okay, the member is from our community, give them full marks. And you ask EWS. EWS is because it was given by the Supreme Court, and I was also in the case as a counsel. And you see that the member who were deciding that EWS should be given or not, they were from Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and they're deciding, and they are giving the person who is not rich or economical weaker section person, They are giving them representation, and the total population of those persons are not more than 7%, and they are holding the position in Supreme Court, High Court, in different courts, different executive committee, executive branches. They are holding the post of more than 85%. It means they are having the total population of 7.5%, and they are holding the position of more than 85%. Why? And now they are giving AWS so that their poor people of their community can also come out. They are thinking like that. They are not thinking about us. They are thinking only for their people. Why I'm telling that their people, because in India, until a person knows your caste, he will not going to come with you. He will not make a relationship with you. He will not think that we are the brother or sisters. After knowing the caste, they will say, okay, you are my people, you are my person. Then they will make connection with each other. So earlier you asked a question that how caste system is breaking our economic system. I was expecting these questions seriously. If you see, the total population of Mool Nivasis in India is more than 85%. But if you talk about the businesses they are holding, I am definitely sure in India there isn't any person who is from scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, or OBC converted minorities, only from these castes, who is a businessman. Tata, he was a Persian, he was a Parsi, Ratan Tata, and Adani, he's a Bania. Ambani is a Bania. Sahara, he was from Bania community. And if you see, there are so many companies which were registered. If you see the name of their person, their owners, you will see the common name, whether they are from Bania communities, whether they are from Kshatriya communities, whether they are from Brahmin communities. And they contains the 7.5% of the total population of India. A huge amount, a huge number of Mool Nivasis is not representing in business. That is the problem we are facing economically. And if we go in America or other countries, in other foreign countries, you will see that they give equal opportunities and chances to each other, irrespective of their caste, irrespective of religion, irrespective of their color. But in India, it is not happening. If you do a business, they will ask you what is your name, and if they know that you are a Bania, then they will support you. Otherwise, they are not going to support you. They have the hold on the market. Only the common name persons, Agrawals, Bania, go and see the name of any person. Yesterday I went to market, and I was seeing the name. They all were from Bania community. Go in any road, any street, you will see that the Brahmins, Baniyas, and Kshatriyas are holding biggest amount of business in India. And if a less number of people are holding the money and majority of the people are not holding the money, the economic system will collapse, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, one question about this caste census. Many people argue that it will deepen the caste system, and the social reformer like Bamsef, we can say, they are in favor of the caste census. So how do you think that caste census will help in annihilation of caste? Can you explain this point, sir?
Yes, sir. I will try to explain, sir. In 1931, the first caste census was done in the period of Britishers. After knowing that what is the caste of what percentage of a particular caste contains in India, they exposed that Brahmins are only of 2 to 3%. And if the persons who are holding the 85% of majority, they know that we are the majority of India, and we are not representing ourselves in business, in government jobs, in judiciary, in executive. They will become aware, and when they will become aware, they will ask for their rights. They will ask that where are representation. In Bihar and Karnataka, caste census was held. After caste census, people know that in Bihar, Brahmins are having 3% of total population, and there is a majority of Brahmins, there is a majority of Kshatriyas, there is a majority of Baniyas who are holding the post in judiciary, executive, and legislature. People raise the question that we are more than 85%, and why we are not standing or holding that position? Why the minority of India, true minority, Brahmin, Kshatriya, and Vaishya are the true minorities of India, and they are holding mass position in today's time. And BAMSEF organization is telling people that he is organizing people in one name, in one umbrella, Mool Nivasi identity. And because we are Mool Nivasis of SC, ST, OBC, and converted minorities from these communities are the only Mool Nivasis in India, and Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishyas have came from outside of India. They are Aryans, and we are telling that the Aryans are ruling. Aryans are ruling us, and we should rule ourselves. We are not saying that we have to rule on us. We are saying that we have to rule we can only rule ourselves. No one can rule us. And when we just make aware the people that we have to rule ourselves, they will go to in judiciary, they will go to represent their self in legislature, and they will go to executive also. People who are telling that it will deepen the caste system are those people were telling in 1931 that caste system will break or caste system will deepen the caste system in India. They are the Brahmin, Kshatriya, and Vaishyas. They don't want to be exposed by the caste census that they are holding only that type of percent or total population in India. After caste census, people will know that who is ruling us. So they are spreading rumors that what will happen. Why they are not telling that we have just created the caste system? Why are not they telling that in social reform we are doing is nothing? Brahmins doing social reformation, and if we read earlier, if we read our literature, we will see that the person who were social reformers, they were from Brahmins, but they did not anything. Like Mr. Gandhi, he talked about untouchability, but he was in the support of caste system. It means on one hand, they are saying that caste system is bad for our society. On the second hand, on contrary, they are trying to this system will be built. They are trying to not let down this caste system, because if caste system breaks down, everyone will be equal. And if they become equal, how they will get the perks from the caste system? Because in caste system they are in the supremacy, they are in the superior post. If we just break the caste system, they will have to do the same work as we are doing. They have to come down and they have to become scavengers. They have to clean the roads, but they don't want to do this. That is the reason they don't want caste census to be done. That is the only reason. Because everyone will ask, come down, and now it is our turn to rule on us. We will not going to rule. We will not let you rule on us, sir. That is the reason, sir.
Oh, thank you very much, sir, for your uh, great speech and great thoughts you have given to us and our viewers. We will raise such concerns. We will discuss about such issues which are related to our basically for backward class people of India, which are to remove their uh, basic problems. That is one of the problem is this caste system. We can say that we are intended to have such views what we have today. And thank you very much for your time and talent. And we will thanks our viewers also for watching us, and share this MNT News Network programs to all people of India. It is not like lucrative for the people, but it is very we can say the thoughtful notice we are.
Truth seeker society. It is the
Yes, yes,
formation. It's the correct truth seeker channel. If you want to
yes,
know the
yes.
truth, you must watch MNT News Network. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. जय भीम, जय मूल निवासी, जय भारत, जय संविधान सर।
जय भीम, जय मूल निवासी, जय भारत, जय संविधान। थैंक यू सर।
Yes, yes.